My bad. One last comment. One love. I know you're Bernie or bust, but how you feel about the Tulsi these days? How do I feel about her? I don't know what you mean by how I feel about her. I don't know what that means. I know you, bro. I bet you dislike her supporters more than her. I'm a supporter of her, but love your honesty and humor. Great show. Oh, God, man, you know what? Look, I'm going to tell you something, and a lot of people don't realize this because they don't have to do what I have to do, right? Which is sometimes I call out Yang, sometimes I call out Tulsi. And you know, I know that all candidates, no matter who you support, when people piss you off or when you feel like your candidate is being attacked, everybody is just as upset and just as pissed off and just as aggressive as everybody else. Like, there's a fallacy running around that Tulsi Gabbards supporters are more vicious or whatever. I don't think it's true, man. Because I've been on the wrong side of a debate with the Yang Gang, and I caught hell for days. I've been on the wrong side of the debate with Tulsi Gabbard fans. I caught hell for days. And I have been in the past calling out Bernie for something that I believe in. Same thing. It used to happen if you went after Kamala. Like, people didn't realize that that's how it is. So if you don't spend time in those groups, right, and you're not a focal point, right, where people know this you, but if you write articles or if you do content and they get wind of you, they will come for you. I even got my comment section bombarded with Mayor Pete supporters before. And let me tell you this, you haven't truly been dissed until you've been told very politely, very nicely, to go jump in front of a train by a Pete supporter. They're so nice when they do it. So I'm glad you made that comment because it's great to tell people this nugget of truth that most people never get. They don't realize it. No one's got the market cornered on hostility when it comes to supporting the candidate that they believe in. It's not an Andrew Yang problem.
This campaign is growing by leaps and bounds. Some polls just came out today that had me in 4th place in California. Yeah, I was at 7%, which was higher than Kamala Harris in her own state. It made me feel a little bad. This campaign is growing by leaps and bounds, in part because you all know what America's finding out, that I am not a politician. I'm a problem solver. I'm an entrepreneur. People say to me all the time, it's like, you don't sound like any politician I've ever heard before. And they're not complaining. They're not saying, get me a politician immediately. This is great. And I'm running to solve the problems of this time. The biggest problem is, how the heck did Donald Trump become our president?
Difficult supporters is not isolated. It's not a Tulsi Gabbard problem.
Aloha. Aloha. Have a great Labor Day. Aloha. Nice to meet you guys. Have a good shake.
On your first point, I go on Fox News, I go on MSNBC and CNN because my goal and aim is to speak to all Americans, because my hope is to serve all Americans. That's what it means to show respect to each other, where you and I may end up agreeing on some and disagreeing on other issues, but you know that I respect you and the responsibility that you have as a voter to decide what kind of future you want for our country.
It's not a Bernie Sanders problem.
Let me thank all of you for coming out, and let me introduce to you the brains in our family, the next First Lady of the United States, Jane Sanders. That not everybody in America understands that in our country there are places where people do not have clean water. Last I heard, this is the United States of America. Right? Am I right about that?
Yes, sir.
And yet you got thousands of families that have no water in their homes. Now, how do you live
without
you
water?
Tell me, you explain it to me.
So you can't.
It's an America problem. We are so disappointed in our current system. And we're all looking for better.
16?
19.
19. All right. How do you feel about the quality of the education you're getting?
In some classes we don't have books. In the classes where we do have books, they're falling apart.
And what about the quality of your teachers?
My teachers are the best. They work as hard as they can, but how can you work that hard in the classroom when you have to balance 2 or 3 jobs and also try to support your own family? So it's hard on them, and it's
They're working 2 or 3 jobs?
Yes. So my teachers tell us, like, I gotta go. I have to go to my second job. I have to go pick up my own kids. So yeah, my teachers deserve better.
They sure do. Then you deserve better.
No one's got the market cornered on hostility when it comes to supporting the candidate that they believe in. No one. That's a fallacy. You'll hear people in the mainstream and corporate media blasting Bernie supporters. No one's got the market cornered at all. There may be more in numbers. People believe in Andrew Yang. People believe in Tulsi Gabbard. People believe in Bernie Sanders. I don't know if people really believe in Biden. So maybe that's the difference. But there were some people who really believed in Kamala. There it is.